Hey, it's Roger. I'm on location at Creeks Landing. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Very few ranch homes in this true homes development, but I just happened on this one, and my guess that the story on this one, that somebody wanted to be close to their grandkids who live in here, and they built a ranch house, and that's a smart idea. Back on this cul-de-sac. Well, guys, they've really very few of these left. You'll notice what looks to be a couple of resales, but my research indicates that the model homes, the original models, were built and sold to investors. Then the builder leased them back for a few years while they sold out of them, and then the investor has them back on the market. So the cool thing about that, although that one, about 3650 square feet, is the most expensive house in here, very likely has never been lived in and has all the bells and whistles. So that vinyl siding still looks great. That's how they kept the price. But look at this backyard, for instance, and that's somewhat typical. As you notice, this backyard, same way, long and deep. The fact the acreage on these, whereas a lot of new home developments are 0.23 acres, under a quarter, that here in Creeks Landing, that these are basically about a third of an acre minimum, mostly. They vary because depending on how you set it, but even there, a house like that on a corner is taking the advantage of the common open space there. But there's that pesky orange sold sign back on the cul-de-sac, right? Like many things in life, if you snooze, you often do lose. But that's why having a good buyer agent is important. And I've got a great team of them, by the way. Never reach out to the builder. Buyer's alert. You will preclude yourself from having buyer representation 8 times out of 10. Look at the space between them. When I say a good sized lot, and these are set back on the cul-de-sacs. My team of buyer agents will help you see what's available and help you determine the buildability and the livability of that lot. Of course, the builder said they're all buildable, but to one degree or another, we'll see a little bit less space between the houses coming up. But this looks to be virgin lots that haven't been sold, maybe not even released yet. But again, give me a call and I'll connect you with one of my team and we'll begin to dig for you. What I do know that there are houses from the upper 400s right now here at Creeks Landing into the low 600s. So from like 481 to 631. And then the resale, I mentioned the one that's, I believe was a model. So now these are sold, but there's some that aren't. So I just want you to get a feel for the neighborhood. Just want you to kind of look around and see what we see, because we see what we see and we understand what we understand. I like looking both ways, to the right and to the left. And we see what we see, and we see happy people that have moved in. We even see some houses under construction with lumber drops. This is what I meant, that these houses are closer together than some of the other ones that we saw. But again, when you get towards the back, there's always a strategy for a builder to build the models, typically up in front and visible, and then they have a strategy for when and how they release lots. Now, there could be resales available in here besides the ones that were models. People, they come and go. Job promotions, transfers, etc. So what I want you to do is give me a call about Creeks Landing, or really anything out this way. We're about 2 miles from that, we call it Whit Road. It's technically Waxhaw Indian Trail Road, there where the Target is. That's a great little center. And by the way, those of you who are subscribers to my channel know that my wife and I recently moved out this way, so we call it Whit Road. That's kind of our neighborhood Hickory Tavern. Now look how big this back lot is. See, it's going all the way. I'll tell you where I think it ends, and then where the next one begins. So this looks like right about here, and then this is their backyard. So good sized lots, a lot of playgrounds and pools going in here at Creeks Landing. We'd love to help you, whether it's here or really anywhere in the greater Charlotte area. We help you buy new construction, but also resale. And the last couple of years, that's been more in the equation. That if you're considering and want new construction, would you consider a 1-year-old, 2-year-old house, or so those are your points of tolerance, whether you yay or nay it, and then our job is to help you find what you like. Now see, I like that right there. That house doesn't have a house next to it. It's got that common open space with wood. That's my kind of lot. Love that. So guys, give me a call, 704-345-3400. If you like my vibe, you know what to do. Hit subscribe, join the tribe, ring the bell, blah, blah, blah. And let me get you a little close-up shot to see if my dog's back there. Jack? Jack? Again, if you know me, you know that I have a real estate dog named Jack, and he likes to ride back here. In fact, this is his car. So the real rub is if I don't really have time to get him ready to go, get him all harnessed up and get his little scarf on and his collars and all that, I just gotta go. I say, Jack, I can't take you. I'll be back. It's my code word, I'll be back. But then when I say, but can I borrow your car? Then he really gets his panties in a wad. And that ain't pretty, no matter how you look at that. So give me a call. I'm going home to see Jack and the Carolina Panthers game. And published for today. Got a great team of buyer agents. We also sell and list property. So if you've got a house to sell, we love to help you in that and in the transition and all that. And we use video to make relocating to Charlotte easy. So give me a call, hit subscribe, all that other stuff that I have aforementioned, and I'll see you in the next video.